Hello, my name is Kan Heng. I'm a student at FPT University. My major is English language, and I'm from Group 4. Today we are going to talk about the common pronunciation mistakes of Vietnamese students in English. And this is my partner.
Hello everyone, my name is Ngọc. I'm a student at FPT University. Today I would like to talk about the common mistake when Vietnamese students pronounce.
Hello everyone, my name is Vân and I'm an English language student at FPT University and I'm from Group 4. Today we are going to talk about common pronunciation mistake of Vietnamese students in English.
Hello everyone, my name is EL1604. I'm from Group 4. Today I will talk about the common pronunciation mistake Vietnam student in English.
Today I would like to talk about the common mistake of Vietnamese students in English. The first is confusion between sh sound and s sound. For example, the word should. Many people pronounce should, and the second is r sound and out. For example, naughty. Many people pronounce naughty the same as with the word daughter. This pronoun daughter. And on the next mistake is missing the ending sounds. For example, in the word is student pronoun e, whatever like he e or she e. And the next Vietnamese students have problems pronouncing a final consonant sounds. For example, rise and right. They leave final sound out, so we cannot understand clearly what they mean. And next, the third sound in the word bought is related by T, like bought is wrong. And with the E sound in word may, many students pronounce my. And the next, the word had. And many people pronounce hurt. Hurt is not true. And the last one, many people pronounce the same vowel sound between the words cough and calf.
First, confusion between E and E. For example, leave. They pronounce leave. Or need. They pronounce need. The next, they often read sound S in the wrong place or skip reading sounds S. For example, place. They pronounce play. And add consonants yourself to the end of sentences. For example, today it rains heavily. They skip reading sound S. For today it rains heavily. confusion between and per. For example, by they often consonant pi and the next is pronounced words with multi sounds. For example, lumber. They often pronounce lumber or island. They pronounce Iceland. And the next method is with the sound A. They pronounce A. For example, name. They pronounce name. And the next sound is for example, if they pronounce if, and the end sound is K. They pronounce like.
Để tôi mở cái word. Vietnamese student pronounce the into some more familiar sound like sa, sha, f, and t because Vietnamese is one of the language without the. Example, things become think if we pronounce sa instead of the, or thin will become shin if we pronounce sha instead of the, or roof will become roof if we pronounce f instead of the, and bath will become bath if we pronounce t instead of the. The next one is confusing the with some of more familiar sound like d, z, and j. Example, they become they if we pronounce d instead of the, or bath will become base if we pronounce z instead of the. The next is confusion between air and air. Example, bath and bath, gas and gas, man and man. Vietnamese students often got mistake like ja or for sure. Example, vision become vision. Asia become Asia. Confuse between ja and ja. Example, version and virgin, legion and legion. Confusion between ja and ja. Example, shop into job, cat into cash. Confusion between ja and ja. Example, batch and batch, rich and rich. One of the most common mistakes is often not distinguishing the ending with ed, so it's e pronounced d or t. S like miss, to meet. K like work, to work. P like help, to help. SH like what, to what. CH like what, to what. F like loud, to loud. And the next one is loud.
Continue. The first sound is L, and the diminutive is I. If you don't turn it on clearly, the last arm will be lying. The neck, the R sound in Vietnam is often spoken by Northerners. Short pronunciation sound like the. That's why many the first sound is L, and the diminutive is I. If you don't turn it on clearly, the last arm will be lying. The neck, the R sound in Vietnam is often spoken by Northerners. Short pronunciation sound like the. That's why many people still get confused between the two sounds when they learn English pronunciation. Sometimes the sound are even forgotten when speaking when R E in the middle or as the E of a word. So it's difficult for listeners to understand. For example, R first sound rat, reason, and the next middle sound R parking, carring, and the next for, for example last syllable letter, closer, the next confusing z with the. People from the southern or central province of Vietnam also often pronounce the beginning z of word as for example zong, zong, zero, zero, confusing between voice and voiceless sound with Vietnam's there is no distinguish between voice and unvoiced sound, while English make a very clear distinction between the two types of sound. That's why many Vietnamese have difficulty in pronouncing English properly, like native speaker. The following are examples of pair of voice and unvoiced sound corresponding to this order. For example, v, leave, oven, oven, v. The next f, left, options. The sound, the next, the sound u and u. For example, row, change arm to row. Example, school, become school. Arm us, the sound s. Some people have mixing pronunciation, rise, and Vietnam, student Vietnam speak right, not s. That's all.
There are very basic mistakes that I didn't pay attention before. And after this presentation, I've learned many lessons for myself when pronouncing.
This presentation is just summary of the many common mistakes in pronunciation. After this presentation, I came to conclusion that we should practice a lot to avoid repeating the above common mistakes. Thanks for listening.
After really searching about common mistakes, I also find myself making a lot of mistakes in them. So, finding out common mistakes helped me to recognize and improve my pronunciation mistake, improve my speaking skill a lot.
Vietnam's correcting pronunciation is very important. When correcting pronunciation is wrong, it will help people pronounce correctly when communicating with foreigners.